Greetings, fellow Vaultures. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to the second episode of the Vaultures, which originally streamed live on Twitch. There, now you can resew. And don't go nowhere. South door, maybe? Yeah, I mean, I'll hack the south door once the poll wins for me to explore. But it doesn't really serve me to go out there until that becomes the voted priority. And we're still fixing up the joint. Maybe move the farm closer to the kitchen? Yeah, I could do that. I could move the farm into here at some point. Possibly. So it's kitchen adjacent. Or even move the farm in here and then have the... No, I mean, I think this makes sense for the dining room because of the nutrient paste dispenser. Just because of the way these doors are laid out, it's kind of perfect for nutrient paste. But yeah, I could move the farm in here. I don't know. Once I have more farms, I'll consider caring about it. But I don't have a lot of farms yet. Pet Yoda. I can do that. He's in the room. Hey, buddy. He's the best. I decided to start over, and I kind of addressed it at the start of the stream, but basically there were too many bugs that were not... I could fix them, but it didn't really make sense to bother to fix them. Starting over just made a lot more sense. And Andrew, cheers. So we are very close to being done sort of fixing up the joint, which is great. We have a little bit of hauling left to do. So I'm going to ask this question again. Do we continue fixing it up? All right, it does not look to me like there's going to be soil here. This looks soilless. I'm going to run power around the perimeter. So that I can light it up from the other side so that I don't have to be in the dark here. But I don't have a lot of hopes for this being a farming room. Doesn't look like the soil is any good. Go exploring is starting to win. So maybe tomorrow morning, if it does win, I will... Ooh, it's summer. I will hack that southern door and get exploring. Something else we might want to do is to get ourselves a prison. For now, I will put a prison in here. All right, go exploring. Like it. Yeah, if you could field the questions about the fresh start, it would be much appreciated because I assume I'm going to get those questions a lot. All right, aggro, hack, south door. And then Kellyan, let's get the ancient bed in there as a prison. So one of the things that you could do in this mod is you can interrogate prisoners to learn the location of other facilities. So that wild man might know something, and I will absolutely interrogate him if he does. Okay, oh, this is all just sand. It's coarse and rough and gets everywhere. Oh, hey, look, a little bit of stony soil. Not much to rely on. Stutach, thanks for the gifted sub, and Randallthorpe for the resub. All right, this looks like a non-starter. Does not look like soil. And there is a grizzly bear named Mortimer that just crashed outside somewhere. Randaldor, thanks for the bits as well. Aggro is almost done getting outside. And there is another door down here unpowered. So we gotta get power to this door to be able to open it. While Aggro stares at a wall intensely. Because that's how he rolls. Alright, there we go. This is the outdoors. So we have a ancient point defense turret that I'm going to move inside. Let's also install dead power so that we can turn these off remotely. And here is Minister, who's starving to death. There is a ostrich, 3 boomalopes, Minister, and an ostrich. So not very much. What I could actually do for him is just to wait. So he's a bad back. Just to wait for him to lose consciousness. I don't know where that bear went. It must have landed and got up and walked out. How's my spine doing? It's doing all right. I just straightened it. So thank you, Zach, for the reminder. And let me update the home zone so as to not include the outside so we don't have to sweep up sand, because that makes no sense. And now that I have everything revealed, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use dev mode to defog everything, unless there is ancient dangers. Because, oh, there is an ancient danger, never mind. I'm going to not defog until I open up that ancient danger, because otherwise it's like cheating. What's wrong with my spine? Oh, I just have an old injury that flares up every now and then. An old disc injury between my L4 and L5. And every now and then it's just annoying. So I can see why there is not a lot of soil anywhere. Yeah, my back is basically totally fine. All right, Minister, you're not yet unconscious due to starving, but you know what he is going to do? He is going to, let me install dead power. He's going to bust his way into our base here. So Kellyan, there. I now have dead power so that I can forcibly turn off the door's power. And that way he can't get in. He can't steal anything. Why are you... Yeah, go back to work. The game doesn't really like when you remove access to things. And sometimes you freeze up. So what I'm going to do with aggro is quickly haul everything. And then I'll get exploring. I just want to leave the base in a condition that Kellyan can manage it on her own. Make a few traps. I don't really have a source of steel at the moment, other than stripping up my own floors, so I don't really want to use my steel for traps, because I'd be worried about running out. Oh boy, and this does not look like I'll be able to farm here either. It's all sand. Fertility 10%. What is that bridge then? I gotta know. Oh, probably soft sand. Never mind, I don't have to know. Let's fill that back in with regular. Oh, and Kellyan has the flu. So, bed rest for you. These here I'm going to have as slaves, not because I'm actually going to take slaves. That's against the series, but because this vitals monitor is off. So you're going to be tended with good meds. Because there's no way I'm losing anyone this early on. And I don't think I can explore until the flu is over, because someone needs to tend Kellyan. So, updating after... Go exploring after Kel recovers. That makes sense, I hope, to all of you. Yep, looks like hydroponics. It also means that I'm not going to be able to, like, produce non-hydroponically grown crops like double strand or hay or anything like that. That will be unobtainable. Luckily, she got hit before I left. I could always turn around, and I could, given the vitals monitor and the suspender, because this suspender here has a immunity gain of 117 plus the vitals monitor for an additional 2, so 119%. Probably self-tend her, because she is able to do medical. Not well, but well enough, perhaps. Alright, so other things that I want to do is a smelter and a stone cutter. We have a bunch of stone and slag in here, so I might as well build that. So unfortunately, our plans... Oh, he died. I didn't get to him before he... There's a brief window when you're unconscious due to... Here you go, buddy. Oops. When you're unconscious due to malnutrition and when you die. And I didn't get to him in time. Oh well. Can't torture him then. I'm just going to spend a second to look. So there's uranium here. Certainly a lot of components. No one in the colony right now, between the two of us, knows how to mine at all. So I'm not planning on doing any mining. For now, at least. So I will continue to fix up the base. There's a little bit... Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip up everything in here. There's a little bit of soil here, and I don't really know where the soil extends to, but there's a possibility of growing a tiny bit of something. Tiny. But I like the possibility. Ha, boomalo. Can human meat go into the NPM? It would count as cannibalism, yes. So not only, yeah, it would be cannibalism, and my people would be upset. If you're a transhumanist cannibal, then I guess it would be fine, but we don't meet that criteria. Oh, Kellyanne, you're starving. Yeah, maybe I should probably feed you and tend you. Because that's kind of how we do. And then let's also assign for medicine to be carried. And for now, I'm going to have no drugs. So let me get rid of my other policies that I'm not using. And then for outfits... Not tattered or tainted. So allow tainted apparels off, and percent is 51 or better. So it has to be... Oh, also, no LTEX. We're not Psycasters, so nothing LTEX. In fact, nothing prestige either. But that will just be default. Hey! Crimson Rust. Cheers. Last sip of my coffee. Drinks on you. I appreciate it, dude. You nice and warm today? You crispy? Would LTEX make superpowers better? No, they would not. Superpowers are separate from that concept. I think what I'm going to do, because Kellyanne's down and out, is just have aggro work to fix up the base. So this will be a smelt from slag, drop on floor, and I'm going to shrink the ingredient radius so we're not running all over the map for it. And then this is the same deal. Cut stone blocks, but shrink the ingredient radius so we're not running all over the map for chunks. What are the pawn's powers this time? Aggro is a promising candidate, which means that he can go into the gene pod and not fail. There's a 0 fail chance for him getting modified. And then Kellyanne here is a weapons expert, so she fires faster and aims faster. And don't worry, Miss Rad will be bringing out more coffee. Or Kaishin, as I call her. Alright, Kellyanne, how are you doing? You are 41, tended, and 3. Did a bunch of pawns die? No, I just started. So this is a fresh start. And I haven't gone anywhere to explore because, well, you can see the priority above my head. Kellyanne is sick with the flu, so I'm waiting for her to recover before I leave. And to cheer her up. Yeah, so she is psychically sensitive, or unstable as it is called, as her malice. I'm going to plop some uranium columns here to hold up the roof, so that when I mine out these collapsed rock, we don't die. And Desperado Outpost. A high chief of a shielded tribe has sent us a message. Apparently, Imperials based in the nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. They will give me a shield belt or furniture or goodwill. It's guarded by 2 Imperials should I accept this quest. So it's up to you. What you think? 2 Imperials for some benefits. Hey, Aggro! Welcome! The man himself. Cheers, dude! I got my accidental aggro mug if it would focus. And then, you're running all over here. Oh, you know what? There was no growing here. I'm not even going to bother. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Let's get a trade spot down, though. I'm going to put the trade spot here. Ancient beds only. Yeah, I'm trying to do it so that we don't use non-ancient stuff. Except for, of course, this heater, which will be remedied soon. In fact, rice. Let's continue plant cutting and growing. Because Kellyanne is out of commission for a little bit longer. But soon we'll jump back into commission. Tend and feed. Steal pants. Where do they go? I don't even know where they went. Oh, they just wandered through. They weren't staying. Bye. I'll get pants maybe from the next vault. If I'm lucky. Hey, Tangier, it goes pretty well. Goes pretty well. How about for yourself? Huh. How does she have her outdoors requirement fulfilled? I don't understand that at all. Okay, so you guys want to accept the quest. What reward? So the rewards here are 1 bed and slab art. Ooh, we got something going on. Actually, it's 2 beds. Sorry. 2 beds. Number 2 is shield belt. Or 3 is goodwill. Alright, you can decide on that. And we have declined Corsairs attacking immediately. So there are 2 in the northwest, 1 in the west, and 3 in the south. 4 in the south. Well, it's going to be hard for you to attack me because I'm not coming out. You can huff and you can puff, but you are not blowing this door in. Yeah, good luck with that, idiots. Plug in the turret. Turrets can't shoot through doors and walls. Can we decline the radars? Yeah, I think that's basically what we're doing. Alright, Kellyanne, you should be very close to... Yeah. you're close to being done. Bash all you want. I ain't opening up. The door is 10k HP, and they're not even attacking the door right now. They're attacking walls, which are 12k HP. They're not getting it. I mean, it will take a lot of effort to repair it, but I don't think aggro is about to go solo 7 or 8 people. Seems unwise. All they had to do was speak friend and enter, but these guys are too dumb to speak friend and enter, so not my fault. So if you haven't voted yet, you can vote on this reward. It's to clear a camp. It's not necessarily required. There's no failure condition. But after this, I will have you vote on whether we go to another vault, we open the Ancient Danger, or we go to the camp. Or something else. So that will be up and coming as a poll. And let's construct. Bye now. All right, I'll probably want lights for when I'm repairing stuff down here. So let's get those installed. Kellyan, you are now at almost 90%. Can you piss off, Hurdle? In fact, hold on. Surprise! Get shot at, dude. Whoop, he's coming in. Oops. I'm plugging the wrong things. He walked right into it. All right, well, hey, guess what? You live here now. Dummy. Dear Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna steal his pants. All right, you guys want me to accept for the shield belt. Got it. So let me do that now. Boom. And then what to prioritize next. There we are, above my head. You can vote. The Bandit Camp, a sealed vault, the Ancient Danger, or some suggested from you all. And I have your pants now. I'm also stealing the duster. What factions this time around? They are the Cheese Raiders, a rough Outlander Union, permanently hostile. The Declined Corsairs, a pirate gang, permanently hostile. And the Shattered Empire, the Zero-Day Exploiters, permanently hostile. Everybody hates me. Nobody likes me. That's just how it rolls. Oh, I should probably stop you from bleeding out. Yeah, let's do that. So I can interrogate you. Be a little nice to be a little mean. That is how we do. Also, practicing my medicine. So you, my little friend here, 97% immune? Yeah, you're fine. Or 95, rather. You're fine. So there's a tiny bit of soil here. I'll probably plant there just to get some straw and devil strand and things like that. Things that I just wouldn't otherwise be able to get. And this prisoner is now set to... Let's take the gun out of his... yeah. Let's take the gun out of there. But the prisoner is now set to be interrogated. Close the prisoner door? I will. He's not getting up anytime soon. He's in extreme pain. So it's going to be a while until he gets up. And Kellyan is now up. Cool. Kellyan, let's have you wear his helmet. There you go. And I'm going to clear force now. Escape into the turret room. What could go wrong? Freebie kill. Sounds like a freebie kill to me. All right, we're also going to want a light out here so that we can repair these walls that got damaged. Well, actually, it's these two that got damaged. Never mind, I take that back. And if you haven't voted yet, you've got mere seconds, but it looks like we are off to see the Ancient Danger in a minute. Okay. So, I added to the save game file, and I guess I, at this point, need to explain in some sort of tutorial how I did that. But I added the save game file so that the ancient super soldiers that we find in other vaults are of our ideology, and some of the ancients that are neutral inside of the ancient dangers are also of our ideology, but the hostile agents, the ancients that pop out of the ancient dangers that try to kill you, are of the cryophage ideology. So not everyone in the ancient dangers are going to be recruitable. If they're cryophage, it means that they're cannibals that are never, ever, ever to join. And then if they're of our ideology, it's a little tricky because they won't, by default, join us. We would need to rescue them. So there is a very limited opportunity to go into ancient dangers to add people, and that is by design. But it shouldn't be cryo. It shouldn't be cryo only anymore. I fixed that. It was like something of my same game file reverted. Also, Rancic, thank you for the sub and welcome, and Spooky Little Tree for the follow. So what do we got here? It is, ooh, Jesus. So they're particularly strong mechanoids that I am going to leave alone, I think, for a bit. Because I honestly don't have the capacity to kill that at the moment. I mean, I could, but it would take a lot of resources. The way I can now reveal the map, yes, I can. So let's go do that. I could set up a lot of deadfall traps, but it would use up a lot of steel. All right, there we are. I've unfogged the map. Actually, before I look at where the resources are in the mountain, let me refog the map so that I can't see into the mountains. And don't worry, this will self-correct in a second. I just have to explore all the rooms that have been in for it to fix up. Oh, nope, hold on. I need to do it again. Clear fog and refog. There we go. So now I'll actually see the full base without holes in our vision or anything like that. I like how I can't even see aggro. It's like, I can't. Where am I? It's like, what is this, Death Stranding? All right, poke into every room. Also, confirmed crits. Thanks for the sub as well. So, yeah, all right. Dub mode is now off. And now I no longer have perfect vision of all these mountains, right? Like, I can't know that there's compacted machinery deep inside them or whatever. But the base is actually revealed, which is kind of nice. Oh, the nutrient paste has a weird fog? I'm just not going to fix that for now. There's a superpower that allows you to phase through walls, and I think what I'm going to do is, if I get like a wall phaser, I'll just have them phase through the nutrient paste wall. That will be the way to fix that. So there's one problem fixing up the vault walls like this, and the problem is that they won't stop fixing the walls on their own, like, at all. So you have to tell them to stop, or they'll just continue to do it forever until they, like, have a mental break. So you gotta be a little careful about that. All right, next is these three options, because that ancient danger is probably just too difficult for us to bother with at the moment. Doesn't mean I'll never do it, just means I'm not eager to do it right now. And I think I have enough excess power generation in this base to have the most inefficient grow zone known to man. I'm going to call this the hay field, because it's really not a field. It's like a tiny garden. But it looks like there's a better spot. Ooh, new lovers. So here's the thing. There's no such thing as these ancient beds that are double beds. So I'm going to build a double bed. I think that that's reasonable. And it's poor. Oh, come on, man. Aren't you like 11? What are you, very skilled professional? Actually, you're about as skilled as about half the tradesmen that I've ever hired, so. There we go. Good. We'll put this here. Okay. No, what do you not understand? I did this for you. Get moving. And we have a visitor. 3 visitors from the A-Shielded tribe. If you haven't voted yet, you have about 45 seconds left to do it about what we're doing next. And it looks like there's going to be another possibility of a grow zone here, which is good. Very good. So Hurdle's no longer capable of walking, which means we can now interrogate him. This is not the rituals that I had chosen. So I might have to go edit my ideology at some point. But perhaps we can communally decide on a cost for doing so. Oh. Well, I don't think that interrogation's going to succeed. You knocked him unconscious. Okay, it succeeded. Harvey's breakout. A prisoner being held by declined Corsairs has managed to steal a radio and call me. Harvey is being held near a camp near the nest under armed guard. Rescue him, and he will join the colony. He is a 29-year-old taxidermist. 2 turrets, 1 mortar, 2 pirates. And he is absolutely not one of us. Because I see he has a face tattoo. And our ideology doesn't allow tattoos. So there's no way that Harvey is one of us. He looks tribal to me. Sorry, dude. So that revealed the prison camp. So that's what that interrogation was. You, prisoner, I am... Yeah, I'm just going to let you languish here for a minute. I don't think I'm allowed to kill them. Respected if guilty. Yes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to encourage this prisoner to escape for execution reasons. I know how that sounds. How'd you die? What the heck? Wait, what? Who punched you? MAGA. Okay, of course it's a MAGA. MAGA punched you to death. Cool. What, are you wimp or something? Yeah, you're a wimp. Okay. Wow. That's, usually wimps drop unconsciously. They don't just get punched to death. So you all voted that I go to the Sealed Vault next. So I'm going to have Aggro start to hack this broadcast station for knowledge about the Shield Vault. And Hurdle is escaping. So let's stop that. You're not guilty, are you? What I need is a prisoner execute ritual, clearly. Maybe I'll have them heal up a little bit more before escaping next, so that I can do some real damage, and they can try to punch me back. So there we go. Treasure hunt to the ancient vault. It is kind of far away. Two days away, but Aggro is going to go. Aggro, I want you to ditch the flak, because the flak jacket will slow you down. And then it is 11 o'clock in the morning. Let's have you go now. So Aggro, traveling with the pack of survival meals. Let's first create a new food restriction called travel. Allow all meals and raw food of agave and berries. chocolate, pemmican, insect jelly. All right, that looks about right. And put him on travel so that I can gauge how much food he has. Now, he has a nuclear stomach, so it doesn't take very much to keep him sustained. I'm going to bring 2 meds and 3 meals. Go juice, just in case. And send. Oh, my posture, I might have missed it, but my posture is actually pretty good. A weird flex. Kellyanne should be fine in wardening Hurdle on her own. And I do hope to be adding more people to our roster as a result. All right, quick question. Should I be allowed to correct ideology bugs? Yes, but at a cost, or no? You could decide. So what I would do, if you're wondering, my roles are named incorrectly. I don't know how they reset randomly. It's really strange to me. And then my rituals are wrong as well. Everything else is correct. Everything else looks right, except for those 2 things. So aggro's on his way, 1.3 days away from this sealed vault. Now there's 2 types of vaults. There's sealed ones and looted ones. Looted ones will still have some stuff, but not a whole lot. Sealed vaults will have a lot of stuff. The problem, I think the chief problem is we don't really have any carry weight. So no matter what is in the sealed vault, we don't really have the capacity to bring it home. Not until we have some tamed animals. But Kellyanne and aggro, neither of them are good at taming anything. Yeah, if you don't lock them, they like change. It is annoying, and that's obviously what happened, but I didn't notice until I started. All right, so Hurdle can walk again. Oh, we're still interrogating him. Okay, more info. We're just gonna bleed you for intel, dude. This is great. This is like, I mean, it's pretty evil, but, you know, whatever. Am I low on rice? Nah, I'm not low on rice. This is like 2 weeks worth of meals for nutrient paste. How do you get new powers? You go into the gene-tailoring pod, but the gene-tailoring pod is augmented by additional structures that reduce the fail chance. So there is how many total structures are there that you can add? Let me get a quick count. I just need to look up the mod, but it's something like 30, 40 different things that you can add to the gene pod to be able to make it stronger. And you have a bolt action rifle. It's just a Techist style weapon, but it's a standard bolty. So you can, for the gene pod, you can add 10 injector pumps to reduce the time it takes to go through a pod process. You can add 2 of these dialyzers. I only have 1 of them, but it's 5% fail chance each reduction. You can add 2 centrifuges. I don't have any of those. You can add 10 simulation drives. I have 4. You can add 2 genome stabilizers, which I have 0 of as well. And then that's how to reduce the fail chance. And then there's some extra bonuses like the macro thermometer and the mucus inducer, which add ability slots for you to level up past 3. And then the nanotech retractor, which allows you to remove weaknesses. And then the nanite sampler, which is what I have, which you can pick between 2 rather than be given 1 random. So there's a bunch of additional gene tailoring stuff that we can loot, which is actually part of the goal that we have here, is to get a full lab up and running. I like how we just knock him unconscious and then interrogate him every time. I mean, it failed this time, but it worked a few times. So Kellyanne won't clean, which means this base is going to get a right bit messy as a result of her inability to clean. But what I will do is add another grow light here And what can I grow here? You know what? I don't even need to grow light. I'm going to grow fibercorn. Because then I don't need to grow light. Fibercorn grows, if you click on it, you can see the light requirement is only 30% light, which means it can grow with regular room lights. It doesn't require grow light. And because wood is such a scarce resource here in the desert, why not a little fibercorn? All right, you are going to be allowed to mine, but only this collapsed rock junk to try to clean up the room. How old are my doggos? Tusk actually just had a birthday 3 days ago. So she is 6. And then Echo's 7 and Yoda's 9. Hi. Hi, Tusk. You heard your name? Come here. Hi, puppy. No one can see you when you're there. You gotta come over here. There's a treat. So that's Tusk. Let me get my mic out of the way. That's Tusk there. Ni hao. Ni hao. And then this is little Yoda making a whole lot of ruckus. I don't know why. He just does that. So aggro is only 0.2 days away from the sealed vault. Kellyan, attempting to mine and barely heard of it skill level. Love it. And you guys say pretty definitively that I'm allowed to correct some bugs. So let me do that right now, and I'm going to save first before I screw this up further. So development mode, edit mode. The captain was supposed to be called a commander. These don't really matter, they're just names, but I'm going to fix that anyway. And then operator. So for rituals, what rituals should I have? I'm going to have you vote on them. Just what I'm allowed to have. So social festival. And the top 4 choices will become my 4 rituals. Or 3 choices or whatever. Dance party. Some of these have requirements though. So what rituals, this is tough. What rituals would we otherwise have? Because I don't think drum circle is something that we would have unlocked by default. So sky lantern, I'll skip that. Sky lanterns. Symbol burning. Symbol burning, symbol burning. I'm looking at what gets unlocked. Isolationist symbol burning. Yeah. There's not even a, ooh. We're there. Okay, I'm gonna keep this pause for a second. I guess there isn't a prisoner sacrifice. So that is all I will add. Which is only 4 rituals. So never mind. I'm going to ask a different question. Should I add a 4th ritual? Yes or no? So the 4th ritual would be... what am I missing? The dance party, I guess? It's the only one I'm missing? I don't really care about what their names... So Princess just joined us. She was inside of the vault that we arrived at. Her powers is super strength. So melee DPS doubles, carrying capacity doubles, melee damage doubles, carrying inventory size doubles. And she is deaf. And she is deaf but high social. She is not deaf, she's just psychologically deaf, which can be resolved. She's an undergrounder optimist, and let's queue up the giveaway timer. Above my head, there it is. So anyone that is active in the chat until the timer runs out is eligible to get Gwendolyn Princess Mikado. Oh my god, that is one heck of a name. She has an EMP launcher, and let's start cracking our way into this vault here. And get rid of the dev mode for now. Alright, Princess. Can you go into a new room so that things can get revealed? I'm just trying to click. Is this turret functional? It is, and in fact, it's on right now. Come on. So she'll only be revealed. Oh, there we go. I found a room. I was just like clicking, panicked. So now she can see her way around. She can't do intellectual, so she can't hack her way out. She can. Oh, but she has melee damage doubled. So let me see if I can't just bash a door down. Here, let me bash this one. Maybe she can get through it quicker than we'd be able to with hacking. And now, because we have 3 people, Quartermaster role is unfilled. It's too bad she doesn't have a burning passion in melee, because she, being super strong, would make one heck of a crazy meleeer. But no, that just can't happen. Oh, another thing that I'm going to need to do is hopefully she can build. So where is the power? Because I don't have any sources of food where she is right now. So she is going to need to feed herself. So let's assign her to construction. She sucks at it, but it's better than nothing. And Aggro is trying to get himself in there. I'm actually going to risk taking the Go Juice so that I can stay up later and hack faster. Big risk with some rewards of clearing this first sealed vault quicker. Oh, and Princess is like, you know what? I'm going to sleep. So this door should pop open. Why isn't it? Oh, because you failed. Come on, open sesame. There we go. That's all the food I wanted. There's also a freezer here that we might want to bring back so that we can keep meat frozen, because one of the reasons I haven't been hunting is we have no way to keep meat because we don't have air conditioning in this base. So, yeah, we might want to bring that home. Thank you for tuning in to the Vaultures, which originally streamed live on Twitch February 6th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, or alternatively you could join Discord and sign up for notifications. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to everybody that came out to the live stream and supported me, Twitch subscribers and Patreon patrons alike, and viewers like you that support the channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, friends.